What's up guys, welcome to the Fallout 3 Let's Play, with some enhancing mods too. Now for those of you who don't know my name, it is ESO. I do guides for Fallout and the Elder Scrolls series. With Fallout 4 just around the corner and my subscribers requesting I do a Let's Play, well there's no better time to do a Fallout Let's Play than now. Speaking of Fallout 4, my friends over at Fudge Muppet did an hour-long video describing their ideal Fallout 4. If you're interested, I'll leave a link to that in the description for you guys to check out. Just quickly though, we have all the downloadable content installed and some mods that make the game look prettier. I will explain the other mods as we
War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves.
Well, hello there. Oh, you're not my dad. And there's a ninja behind you.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl?
There's something I need to tell you guys. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm a boy.
It's a boy. A boy. We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Oh, James. We did it. A son. Our beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about...
Well, I'm going to be doing a little bit of role-playing in this game. I don't know what kind of character we're going to have, but I'm going to name him after myself. Just because I know most of you don't know my name, but my name's actually Danny. Oh, we can't have a caps lock. Fine. Danny, there we go.
That's a good name, don't you think?
It is a good...
Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up.
So, here we go, character customization. Now, one funny point I want to mention, even if you're Hispanic, African, or African American, if you're black, your dad is still white, which is quite funny. It didn't actually account for that in the intro. So we are now finished with character creation, and this is what I look like. Kind of like I've just woken up. Probably what I look like if I've been out in the wasteland for a few days.
You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just
James?
Catherine?
James.
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest. Start compressions.
James.
Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on. Okay?
We need a doctor, not a dead witness. Fail to meet my expectations and there will be no...
Don't look straight into the light now.
Cheery chatter.
Generations.
May your future be
Native
bright,
just
boys.
something that used to feel here. Just like home. Come on over here, son. Come on. Walk to Daddy. There you go. My goodness. Just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo. I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just
How
stay
could
here
you,
while
Dad?
Daddy
You've
runs
locked
through
me
his
in this
office.
cage.
Okay, pal.
It's like
I'll be back in a
lured me
bit.
in here and then locked the door. Well, we can open it, so that's fine. Now, you might have noticed that I've installed a few mods to make the game look a little bit prettier. So, if, for example, I look at this gate, everything else goes out of focus, and you can just see the gate, and now that's in focus. So, it just makes the game a little bit more immersive. Also, if you look down, I can see myself! This is me in child form. For some reason I have a Pip-Boy. I shouldn't actually have it yet, but oh well. So let's have a look at this book. This is where we're going to assign our attributes. So let's go through the book and have a look what we have. Firstly, we have strength. This is going to mean we can carry more. It pretty much just describes it in the book anyway. Perception, it's not really a very useful skill. It tells you how close enemies are to you. And there's also a few perks you can get if you have around 6 perception. Endurance, yeah, it just affects your health level. Charisma, it affects your speech level and also your barter skill. It's not that useful, to be honest. Probably one of the least useful skills. I mean, you can make it useful, but it's not really going to suit my playstyle. Intelligence, this is probably one of the most useful skills because it affects how much stuff you get each time you level up, how many stat points you get to invest in each skill. Agility, now this is what affects how many points we have in VATs, which I'll show you what that is later if you don't know. And lastly we have luck, and this basically just affects your critical hit chance in Fallout 3, and that's it. It affects a few perks as well, but it's really not that valuable. So here we are. We are reasonably strong. Having about 6 strength will let us use the strong back perk later, so we'll be able to carry more. We have a pretty good perception skill. We're aware of our surroundings, just enough so that we don't get caught completely off guard. Endurance will give us more health, and our dad is a doctor, so he's brought us up to be a healthy child. Charisma is only 3 though. We don't really like talking to people very much. In fact, we prefer to avoid them, unless we really need to talk to them or we think we can get something out of them. Now, in terms of gameplay, it's not really going to affect as much having 3 charisma. So long as you have a high speech skill, you can pretty much do anything you'd like to in the game involving speech. We grew up as a child climbing on lots of things, and of course our dad is a ninja, so we have quite a high agility, and this will give us more points to use in VATs. We're really not very lucky though. Being born into the vault and growing up here and never seeing sunlight is pretty balls, to be honest, so we consider ourselves very unlucky. Not to mention the fact that our mum died during childbirth. Now, let's go on. Now we just need to wait for Dad to come home. Here he is. Hello, Dad.
You are quite the little explorer, aren't you? Serves me right for trying to pen you in. Come on over here.
Indeed it does, you bastard.
See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible. Revelation 21:6.
Who are you speaking to, Dad? I'm over here.
Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is
It's a little
thirst
creepy.
of the
Who is he
fountain
looking
of the
at?
water of life freely. He always loved that.
Oh, he's looking
All
at
right,
me now.
come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
The best thing about being a baby is if you press the speak or the interact key, you make baby noises. That is so cool. Let's go and see a meter. Come on. Blinding flash.
These experiments are a waste.
The experiment is prepare. We prepare. Surprise!
Holy shit, that's scared.
On too fast. You blinded the poor kid.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official Vault responsibilities. So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000.
Thanks, bro.
Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Why is that funny?
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Thanks, Dad.
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us. But I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool.
No, I'm not. You didn't fool me, I just pretended not to know. Well, actually, I'm quite a nice person. I'm so intelligent that I can kind of see through most people. And it's to the point where they kind of irritate me. Because they don't understand. So, because I'm quite a nice person, I think I'm going to go with great party, Amita. Thanks for doing this for me.
You're welcome. But really, your dad did most of it. I just help with the decorations and stuff. Hey, I bet you can't guess what I got you for your birthday.
Oh
Go
dear.
on, guess.
I really have no idea.
Ha! I knew I'd surprise you. Who's your favorite barbarian? That's right, Grognak. Issue 14. And with no missing pages. I found this in a box of my father's old things. Believe it or not. Imagine him reading comic books. I guess everybody was 10 once. Well, I better let you get back to mingling with your guests. We'll talk later, okay? Happy birthday.
Cheers, Amita.
Oh man, you got a Pip-Boy.
Yeah,
I wish
boy.
I was 10.
Happy birthday!
Old Lenny
Nice.
Palmer.
Are you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came. Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for your present, aren't you?
She said my dad came, which implies he was living outside the vault and not inside it. Yes, ma'am, I am.
Such a nice, polite young man you are. Don't ever lose your gift to speaking your mind so directly. We could use more of that down here. Here you go. A nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you. You're the birthday boy. No sharing required today.
Having a nice time.
Hey, happy birthday, Nose.
Yay, birthday cake.
Andy, wait.
How's it going?
Holy shit, man.
Nice Pip-Boy. What is that? One of the 3000A models?
Well, that wasn't very nice. Just ruined my birthday party.
Wind it up every month.
Allow me to wish you a happy birthday.
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from Old Lady Palmer.
Excuse me? Now, even though I'm a bit of a pushover and a very nice person on the outside, I do not like bullies. So, I'm going to be a bit of a dick to Butch. You can have it, I don't even like sweet rolls. Nope. Sure, Butch, spit on the sweet roll and give it to him. Outsmarted.
Ugh, I don't want your nerd cooties. You're gonna be sorry you did that. We'll see how tough you are later when the grown-ups aren't around.
Stupid Butch.
Would offer you a piece of cake.
So, what do you think we should call our gang? It's gotta be totally killed.
Let's talk to Stanley.
How do you like that Pip-Boy, son? Fit all right and everything?
I hate it. How do I get it off? Wally said my Pip-Boy was a piece of junk.
Don't you listen to him. The A-Series may be a bit heavier than the luxury models, but they were built to last. Solid as a vault they are, and I fixed her up myself. Shouldn't need to open her up again for a decade or two.
Thanks, Stanley. I probably won't live that long, but thanks.
Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Happy birthday. Not much, but I hope you like it.
Hey, how
Kids
about the
baseball
Volt
cap?
Whirler?
Oh, well,
Get it?
thank you.
Who wants to go around all day being called a Volt Whirler?
Butch is such an idiot. Just ignore him.
Don't worry about me. I'm not scared of that kid.
I know. He thinks he's so tough. One of these days, we'll figure out a way to get him back, okay?
Okay.
Happy birthday!
You really are
I
as
told
dumb
you
as you
not to-
look.
I hope you appreciate the effort Amata put into this party. She really seems to like you, for some reason.
I've been calling her Amita. Her name's Amata. Sorry, guys. I'm going to do that a lot this Let's Play. Of course she likes me. I'm a really charming guy. She did a great job. Alright, no, I'm a charming guy. Come on.
Don't presume too much on her friendship, young man. I'm still the overseer, and I'm still in charge of this vault and everyone in it.
For now.
Thanks for coming, Stanley. I
Let's
know you
follow
were busy
Dad,
with
because
the
he's going to
water
talk on the
purifier.
intercom to someone.
Everything's fine, I hope.
Does Officer Gomez have anything for me?
Happy birthday, Sonny.
Nope.
Fixed up again last night. Good as new.
Jonas?
I wasn't worried.
Hey, Doc.
You can fix
We're all
anything,
set down
right?
here.
Anyway,
Come on,
Thanks.
Wally.
I'll
You
send him
always
right
have good
down.
ideas.
How's it going, pal?
Yeah, I got.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
Got one. The
how are you
Mackers.
enjoying the party, Mrs.
Super cool,
Palmer?
right?
Let's go.
Decorations, you know.
Happy birthday, dearie.
Oh, God.
My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party.
Yeah, my dad and Amita threw a great party, didn't they? I'm not a girl and I'm not 5. Stop calling me dearie. Yeah.
Of course you're not 5. You're a big 10-year-old man now, aren't you? With your very own Pip-Boy. And do you know what I did? Just for the occasion, wrote you a poem. I hope you like it.
Spare me. Thanks, I guess. Did you get me anything else?
Don't be silly. 1 poem per birthday, that's my rule. If I gave you 2, think how jealous Butch would be.
Well, this is just awkward, so I'm going to go now. We have to go to the reactor room, which is down here, I think.
What are you doing down here, young man? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level.
I'm not a kid, I'm 10.
You sure are. Pip-Boy and everything. Look at that. If you can wait just one more minute, I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
Cool. Where's my dad? The old man took a while to catch up.
Are you ready for your surprise?
Well, I don't really like surprises, but what kind of surprise?
The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try?
My dad's a thief. Well, I like the fact you brought me firearms for my 10th birthday. That's a very, very dad thing to do. What do I get to kill?
Easy now. It's only a BB gun, but it's not a toy. Let's go try it out. Jonas and I have found a nice spot for you. Follow me.
Cheers, Jonas.
Hey, shoot at the targets, okay? That's not a toy.
I thought you were the target.
Careful with that sword. Careful with that sword.
Stop screwing around. Well, what do you think? You can come down here and shoot anytime you want.
It's alright, Dad, I'll just shoot you. This is so great, thanks.
Couldn't have done it without Jonas's help. You make sure to thank him.
I will. Thanks, Jonas.
Ow!
So I got to shoot these targets. Boom. Boom.
Careful, it's a rad roach.
No problem, bro.
With your BB gun, just aim and shoot. You'll be fine.
Headshot. 1 experience. Almost level 2.
Good work. That's one less rad roach to deal with.
Indeed.
Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas.
Jonas, take a
picture
photo.
of me with the big game hunter.
You heard the man.
Ow! Smile.
Whoa.
Different parts.
I'm going to go blind sooner or later. 6 years later, so I am 16?
Relation 21-6. I am Alpha and Omega.
Oh, hi there.
And the end. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old boy. So yes, you have to go to class to take your G.O.A.T exam. Go on now. You've got a G.O.A.T to take.
But I'm really sick. Really? Anything I need to know about the G.O.A.T?
The Generalized Occupational Aptitude Test. G.O.A.T. Everyone here in the vault takes it when they're 16.
I am 16.
Helps to figure out what sort of a job you'll have here in Vault 101 when you get a bit older. So, pay attention and try not to fall asleep. You know what the Overseer says? We're born in the vault, we die in the vault. Each is tested to determine their abilities, that they may work for the betterment of all vault residents. Huh. Sound familiar?
Do we have to die in the vault? Can't we ever leave?
That's not the way it works. And it won't do to go around asking questions like that. Especially not around the Overseer. I want to tell you something now. It's important, so listen closely. This place, this vault, it's not perfect, we know. But it is your home. You're safe here. Stay on the Overseer's good side, and you always will be. You understand? You need to appreciate all you have. Because what's up there, on the outside, that's not the life I want for you. And it's not what your mother wanted for you either.
Is that true, Dad? Was everyone born in the vault? Because I don't think you were.
That's what the Overseer says, isn't it? He's not about to let anyone else in, so I guess that's how it'll have to be. You're here now, and it's a hell of a lot better than being up there. All your mother and I ever wanted was for you to be safe, and you're safe here.
So he has been outside the vault. Can we talk about Mum?
Your mother, she was beautiful. But beyond the beauty you've seen. There's just so much those old photos can never show.
Okay, I don't want to get too
She was
sloppy.
passionate about it. When she became pregnant, it was the happiest I had ever seen her. She had great things in mind for you. And so, time for you to stop stalling and get to class. Please, son, please, take these achievement tests seriously. The last thing I need is your mother's ghost haunting me because her only child became a garbage burner.
What's wrong with garbage burners, Dad?
Hey, it's not my call. Those are the rules. You're 16 now, so this year you take the G.O.A.T. Come on, it's not so bad. Everyone has to take it. You'll do just fine.
Okay, see you later.
Take care, son.
Okay, so there's actually a bobblehead here, and this is the bobblehead of medicine. So pick that up, and it says, the smart man knows a bandage, only he hides his wounds. Your medicine skill has permanently been increased by 10 points. Fantastic. And we can read this medical system data, but I'm not going to bore you with it. There's not much interesting stuff on there.
Good morning.
That I can't tell you.
To see the old man before. Hey, 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 sport. It's
So
been a
now we're
while
going to
since
head
you
over
stopped
to
in here to see us.
the exam room.
Get out of my way, you stupid tunnel snakes!
Hey man, what's going on?
Stupid tunnel snakes! Immature assholes, if you ask me! Why won't they leave me alone? It's not my fault my father's the Overseer. I don't care about their stupid gang. Can you talk to them? Maybe Butch will listen to you. Please?
You'll have to fight your own battles. I can't help you. No, I'm going to help you, Amita. I'll see if I can talk some sense into them.
A bunch of idiots if you ask me. They think they're so tough with their gang. All they ever do is hang around and cause trouble. They've got it in for me because my father is the overseer. Like, that's my fault. Thanks. You've always been a good friend. Try talking to Butch.
Oh.
They'll all do whatever he says.
Friend zone. Friend zone.
She thinks she's better than us.
I'm here, Butch.
Hey, look. It's Smart Mouth. Afraid I ain't got time for your fancy words right now. So beat it.
Who do you think I am, Michael Jackson? What's going on here?
None of your business, kid. Get out of here before you get hurt. If you mess with the tunnel snakes, you're asking for it. Got me?
Tunnel snakes rule. Shall we have a go at the speech? Yeah, let's go for it.
Like I'm gonna
Oh,
listen
dear.
to a little shrimp like you. Get lost, Poindexter.
Maybe I can help. She's very sensitive about her weight. Leave her alone or you'll answer to me.
And who are you? Her boyfriend? Ha! Keep talking like that, boy, and we'll send you back to your daddy with a few broken bones for him to fix.
That's it, bitch. Butch? Or bitch, that works too. You and me, right now.
You've got to be kidding me. Come on, tunnel snakes. This twerp needs another lesson.
Oh, you need your friends.
This isn't going
Stop
to be
it!
pretty.
Leave him alone!
Tough guy, huh?
Come on!
Give him another one.
Fight me, boy.
Stop
Tunnel
fighting!
snakes. Why don't you go swing that somewhere else?
Man, there's so much blood
Whatever you
everywhere.
say, Butch. You're the boss. Tunnel snakes rule.
Fine, let's go.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what have I done?
Hey, Susie, what's new?
Oh.
Oh, not much.
Well, you made it.
Uh.
All set for the goat? Trust me, it really isn't that bad. Just something everybody has to go through.
Okay, sure I'm ready. I bet I'll ace it. You can say that you don't really have, like, you don't have to take this stupid test, and you can talk your way out of it. You don't need to do it, but we're gonna do it because it's pretty fun, and yeah, we're gonna do the test. Let's do it.
I'm sure you will, especially since it's multiple choice with no wrong answers. We'll start as soon as everyone's found a seat. Good luck.
I thought I was smart, but that
You
wasn't a
don't
very
want to be
smart
the first
answer, was
class
it?
in history to fail the goat, do you?
Okay, you win. We'll leave the little girl alone. You're not worth our time anyway.
Okay, boy.
Come on, tunnel snakes. We're out of here.
Your gang already left while you were unconscious on the floor, Butch. Now let's sit down and do this exam.
Well, now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started. No talking, and keep your eyes to yourselves. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Sure thing, Mr. Brotch.
Unless anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get started. Question 1. A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber."
Kinky.
What's your response?
Yeah, up yours too, buddy. Say nothing, but grab a nearby pipe and hit the scientist in the head to knock him out. For all you know, he was planning on blowing up the vault. Say nothing and slip away before the scientist can continue his rant. This is what I'm gonna say.
Question 2.
Because I'm a nerd.
While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Amputate the foot before the infection spreads. Scream for help. Wow, you can restrain him and merely observe as the infection spreads. Man, that is dark. I think we'll go for the amputation.
Question 3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
Give the boy a hug and tell him everything will be okay. Well, it's not going to be okay, so that would be a lie. Confiscate the stolen property by force and leave the boy there as a punishment. Pick the boy's pocket to take the stolen property for yourself and leave him to his fate. Lead the boy to safety and then turn him into the overseer. To be honest, I wouldn't do any of these. I'm going to pickpocket him.
Question 4. Congratulations. you've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer?
Pitcher, catcher, designated hitter, none. You wish the Vault had a soccer team. Well, yeah, I'm very smart, so this question doesn't actually make sense.
Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another Vault resident. What do?
I'm not surprised. My grandma is pretty fucking nutty. Obey your elder and kill the resident with the pistol. Offer your most prized possession for the resident's life. Ask Granny for a minigun instead. After all, you don't want to miss. Throw tea in your granny's face. Fuck that, man. I think I'll just do what she says.
Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
Use a bobby pin to pick the lock on the door. Trade a Vault hoodlum for his cherry bomb and blow open the door. That sounds like a good idea. Go to the armory, retrieve a laser pistol and shoot the lock off, walk away and let the old coot rot. I'm going to go blow the door off, I think.
Question 7.
I do like explosives.
Oh no. You've been exposed to radiation.
Oh no!
A mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
A bullet to the brain. Large dose of anti-mutagen agent. Large dose of anti-mutation. A bullet to the brain. Large dose of anti-mutagen agent, I think.
Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1.
I think you're talking about me.
What's the best way to obtain it?
Steal it. At gunpoint, trade the comic book. Sneak into the resident's quarter and steal the comic book from his desk. Slip some knockout drops in the resident's Nuka-Cola. Take the comic book when he's unconscious. That'd be very easy.
Question 9. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking and...
Loosen the bolts on some pipes. When the sink is turned on, the restroom will flood. Put a firecracker in the toilet. That's sure to cause some chaos. Break into the locked medicine cabinet and replace his high blood pressure medication with sugar pills. That would probably kill him. Manipulate the power wattage on his razor so he'll get an electric shock the next time he shaves. Yeah, that sounds pretty funny.
Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101?
Oh, me. I know this one.
He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland.
I know this question.
And to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives.
The Overseer. It's such a great question, and it kind of sums up the Vault living. So, obviously, I'm going to go for this one.
Pencils down, people.
I'm not so sure I got the last one right, to be honest.
Infamous G.O.A.T. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the G.O.A.T. You can have the rest of the day off to celebrate or to pray, as the situation warrants.
Hey Jonas, come here.
Interesting. Clinical test subject. Sounds like something you should excel at.
Test subject?
I guess you and your dad will be working together.
What the hell? Do you know what I like is that no matter how you take that test, there's always kind of like a different response. Wow, that's what I've always wanted to be. Well, it's just not. Whatever, I just answered randomly. Well, I didn't actually. It's just not right. It's a stupid test. It's all wrong.
Listen, I was just as obnoxious at your age. I didn't take the G.O.A.T seriously. And look where I ended up. Just between you and me, the whole test is a joke. If you don't like the results, I can make your G.O.A.T come out any way you want. Just let me know.
So this is where we're going to tag our skills. And I am going to go for... I'm not sure yet. I think we'll go for small guns. That's going to be very useful. So we're also going to take, I think... It doesn't really matter too much. It just boosts your skill by 15 points. So, to be honest, you can take anything you want. I think another useful skill, though, is going to be lockpicking. You kind of just want to take the skills that are going to be most useful at the start of the game. repair is going to be useful as well. So, done. Let's go.
I'll see you tomorrow, bright and early.
Anything is possible, even an A, Mr. Promise.
3 years later, so I am 19 years old now.
Selfish and insulated.
Wake up! Come on, wake up!
I'm not going to be around to hold your hand forever.
Come on! You've got to wake up!
I'm already awake but standing up. What's wrong? How weird, I was just dreaming about you. Hey, charming.
Don't be a smart mouth. This is serious.
But still.
My father's men are looking for you. They've already killed Jonas. You've got to get out of here.
What, Jonas is dead? What the hell is going on?
It's your dad. He's left the vault. My father thinks Jonas helped him escape. So he had his men. My God, they killed him. They just beat him and wouldn't stop.
Oh my God, are you okay? You're not going to cry?
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just sorry you had to find out like this. I know Jonas was your friend.
He
But
wasn't
we've
buried.
got to go now. My father's men will be here any minute.
My dad can't have left. The door was sealed shut.
Not anymore, apparently. But are you honestly telling me you had no idea your dad was leaving? He really didn't tell you?
I know, he's a bit of a dick, isn't he? Of course, my dad tells me everything. I had no idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure he had his reasons. Maybe Jonas was supposed to explain everything to you? But it doesn't matter. I can help you escape. I have my own plan.
Okay. How are you going to do this?
Listen. There's a secret tunnel that leads directly from my father's office to the exit. You'll have to hack the computer in his office to open it. Use these to get into his office. That's how I always get in.
Oh, naughty. Sounds like a good plan. Let's just go.
One more thing. I stole my father's pistol. I hope you won't need it, but you'd better take it just in case.
Thanks, bro. I'll use it as a last resort. Nice. Well, this will come in handy if I run into your father. Oh, father's goose. Okay.
I hope you're joking. Even with that pistol,
maybe?
I don't think you'll win a fight against the whole security force. Okay. I'll try to meet you at the exit.
I think
Good
you'll
luck.
find a bullet to the head. We'll win a fight.
I'll meet
Is there anything I need in here? I'm going to take my comic book. That's very important. Now, it's worth checking here because this jumpsuit gives you +5 lockpicking and repair skill. This one gives you +2 to melee and speech. We're actually already wearing that, so that's fine.
at the vault door if I can, but don't wait for me.
I'm going to take a baseball bat, a baseball. I don't really need that. I'm going to take my BB gun as well and some BB pellets here. And then we're going to grab 10 stim packs. That's a lot of stim packs. I actually installed a mod that raised the damage of weapons. So it means like if you're shot, it's going to bloody well hurt you. And your bullets do more damage to other people too. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get out my baseball bat. I'm going to beat the crap out of this guy. Just a candle.
Gotcha now.
Oh, you got knocked out, son. So we're going to get the police baton and the security armor because that's going to be very useful to us. It has a better defense than what we're currently wearing. And now we're going to... The baseball bat does more damage, so we'll use that for now. Actually, can we use that to repair it? No, we can't repair it yet. Okay. Never mind.
You gotta help me! My mom's trapped in there with the rat roaches!
Like I said earlier, I am merciless when it comes to bullies. So, fuck off, I'm not going to help you.
Please, I know I've always been a jerk towards you. I know it! But you can't walk away and let her die. Just because I was an asshole. Please! I'm begging you!
Ah, sorry. Begging? I like that. Let's hear some more begging.
Okay, sure. You can join the Tunnel Snakes. I'll be your best friend forever. Whatever you want. Just save my mom.
We're not 12 anymore, Butch. You're big, they're little. Just go back in there and squish them. Be a hero.
No. No, I'm not going back in there. I can't!
Oh, you're an absolute pussy. Your mum's already done for you. You better run before those roaches come get you.
Oh my God, you're right.
Oh my
I can
God,
hear the
really?
little scratchy feet coming this way. I gotta get out of here.
Come here, Butch.
What's happening?
I really want his tunnel snake's outfit. God damn it, come here.
Damn it, more roaches.
Let's pop into the science lab quickly, actually. Because we can lockpick this door. I do not need a tutorial on how to lockpick. There we go. Who are you,
Me
Stanley?
and Andy were in a tight spot there, ain't no mistake. Good thing he loves toasting roaches, so...
Medical systems, don't need that. There was nothing useful in this room, I just freed him.
Ah, young sir. How
Just
very
hold still.
good to see you
Your left stabilizer's been knocked
Let's
loose.
go. So the atrium.
It's our only chance, don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doctor. I'm not gonna let anyone stop us.
Okay. See you later,
It's
Tom.
me.
Tom, be careful!
Holy crap, Tom just got killed.
Tom!
So we can try and kill these guys, and to be honest, we might. Got a headshot. Oh, missed. See what I mean about the weapons doing more damage if you get hit in the head? It should kill you. There we go. It's just more realistic, but it also means if they hit me, I do suffer. That's Tom. Mainly I just wanted their ammo, because that's going to be very useful to us. And we're going to take their armor as well, because I can use that to repair my armor. Haha. Let's do that now. That's already full condition, so that's fine. We'll just use this to repair. That's fine. We need to repair the helmet as well. It didn't really make much of a difference, I guess. Let's go. I'm just going to get my baton out again. My baseball bat. Don't know why I called it a baton. Because I don't want to waste the ammo just yet. It's trying to conserve it. Boom! Boom, Rad Roach.
This is your fault. You and your stupid father. He had to go and leave, didn't he? He had to mess things up for everybody.
He doesn't like me very much, does he? Reading glasses, not very useful to us. There's another repair thing there you can get. Sensor modules, we're going to grab those because they don't weigh too much and they can be sold for a little bit.
Oh! Overseer's orders, I'm afraid.
If you wait until they hit you, then they like recoil. Oh, he's dropped his bat.
No!
Get wrecked, son. Get wrecked. Let's keep going on.
He's my
What's going on in here?
I was worried about him. What does he have to do with any of this anyway?
Stop in the name of the overseer.
Oh god, he's just gonna...
You like that? Oh!
I don't like that very much now. Do you like that, son? What are you doing?
Stop in the name of the overseer!
You're gonna die, mate. Had enough of your fanning about, killing my friend Jonas. I'm gonna take his office key and his password. He's got some stim packs as well. Don't need anything else. Let's read this terminal quickly. Oh, we don't need to lock that. We need to... There's nothing inside here. So that's fine. Let's carry on.
My
Hello,
God,
Anita.
what have you done?
What
You
haven't I
killed
done?
him.
I did kill your dad, I'm sorry. He deserved to die. Note from Dad. Take this, we'll listen to that in a second. And there's also a Vault Lab uniform which gives you +5 science. So make sure you grab that. God, Amita needs to be quiet. It's giving me a headache. Just gonna have a quick check in here to see if there's anything useful. Bobby pins, that's what we need. And some more rounds. Oh, we actually could have just come in here to get the Overseer key. We didn't have to kill Amita's dad, but we could have also talked to him, but I just wanted to kill him because I don't like him. Now, just some little bit of kind of lore for those of you who aren't familiar with the Fallout story. Scouting reports. Here we go. As our test suggested, the immediate vicinity of the vault is no longer dangerously irradiated, although the background radiation is still well above safe levels. Pockets of more intense radiation appear to still be common, and all surface water seems to be undrinkable. We will need to carry ample supplies of Rad-X with us on future surveys, but hazardous suits do not seem to be necessary for general exploration. Our old maps are largely useless. The town of Springvale is an abandoned ruin, and all our pre-war roads have disappeared and are no longer passable. So that's a bit of information about the outside. We encountered a small group of monsters, ants, which appear to confirm Mackey's theories of mutation due to the extended exposure of radiation. We drove off the ants with gunfire and collected several specimens for study, and I'll show you those in a second. The good news is that human civilization still survives. Despite everything, we've discovered a settlement known as Megaton, whose inhabitants, although somewhat wary at first, soon welcomed us into their town. We spent a good deal of time at Megaton, and we learnt a great deal about the capital wasteland, as the area around Washington DC is now called. Megaton is a fortified outpost of civilization of sorts. So now you know a little bit about the outside world and where we're heading. So now let's get out of this vault and explore it. Let's just check these lockers because they've probably got some useful stuff in. Why is there a rad roach down here? I think we have an infant station or something. Now we can finally leave Vault 101 and continue on our adventure. I'm a big fan of this Fallout 3 intro. When you start a new character and enter the game, just like an innocent really, like a fresh slate where you can decide what you become. I'm literally tingling, I cannot wait to leave. It's one of those pinnacle moments in Fallout when the vault door opens and kind of sends shivers down your spine. You can just see the light in the distance begging you onwards.
Good, you're leaving. I guess you were trying to help me, but you didn't have to kill him!
Your father deserved to die.
Oh, really? And who appointed you judge, jury, and executioner? I know he wasn't perfect, but he was my father. I thought you were my friend. He was the only family I had left. I thought you, of all people, would have understood that. You'd better get out of here before I change my mind and call the guards.
Oh, and another thing, I also added a sprint mod. I think it adds a new level of tactical play to the game. When you sprint, it uses up action points a bit like stamina. Thanks for watching guys, and I will see you in the next episode.